Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? Uh, don't mind me coughing. Also, I started like maybe a minute early, or less than a minute early, cause I just kind of got a bit antsy. I got a little bit antsy, letting my cat out. Love you, Gracie. Oh, great to see y'all. I've a little bit of news. Big action news. Uh, so a bit more than a month from now, so it's a ways away. Uh, I'm taking a class in spring term for my degree, which means that Thursday streams may start being affected. I don't think I'll have to move them. I don't know how it's going to work because it's a hybrid class, which means that part of it's going to be online. And so a lot of it is like variable, but there is going to be like in person lab sort of stuff. Like they didn't say that's what's going to happen, but that I've 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 played these games before. I've played these games before. There we go. I have a cat in my lap now. I'll be on those. And so I generally know how things go, right? It's gonna be it's gonna be mostly online with like some labs, and I think the labs are why we're going in like weekly. At least that's what I'm thinking. We'll see how things are. Uh, I've sort of desperately needed to go back to college. Like going out, just being in a space that's not my house, at least sometimes, does wonders for my brain, right? And like I go out for walks, right? I walk outside, I go uh, down a walking trail, and it's good. It's good. It does help me a lot. But there's something to be said about being out in a place and doing stuff. And so I'm gonna try and go to the school library as much as I can to do study and work and stuff because it just works out. I sorry, I'm tired. I miss. Mwah. For those who don't know, I go to college for natural resources technology, and I'm thinking of once I'm done with this degree and a couple other natural resources certificates, which I also want to do. I'm gonna be transferring to do an ecology degree at another school because that's not directly provided. Ugh. And maybe I don't know. I also want to do archaeology and anthropology as courses to learn. So I'm gonna out. I scraped my headphones and I heard that noise really loud. So I that's sort of my plan. And then I'm gonna take everything I learn uh and do some more extra research and put it into a little uh, series for all of y'all to distribute the knowledge. Increasing the general knowledge of the population of the world is just generally a good idea. People deserve to be educated. That being said, let me get the Outer Wilds music situated. How is everybody? Uh, like I said, I'm tired, ultimately feeling pretty okay. Uh, the files TM have been rough on my psyche a little bit, but they're important to learn. They're important to know about. Here is 14.3 billion years from the Outer Wilds soundtrack. Go check out the game. The last time I checked, like yesterday, I think. The game is currently half off on Steam. Go buy it. I'm typically a little loosey-goosey on how people play the game, especially if they're... How do I put this? There are some games that are just genuinely inaccessible through legitimate means. There are some games where there is no moral issue with uh, getting them however you see fit because the company is bad. And then there are games that are good. And companies who are developers that are good and deserve your time and deserve the money that their product is worth. I technically have access to Outer Wilds. I could play it as soon as like Sunday this week. I'm not going to because I genuinely love the game and I appreciate the people who made it. Also, it's a little loose when it comes to people who are introducing people to a game because they have the possibility to get people to go buy the game, which in turn gives more revenue to people. And so that's sort of what I want to do once I get more money. Which, by the way, one class, $475.50. Right, it's a bit pricey, but it's a 3 credit course. That's not too bad. You know, going to college is like paying for a new phone every like quarter year, and I feel like it's worth. I mean, it's worth it. I enjoy it. It's good, right? I enjoy learning. And that being said, boom. I want to get progress done on this. Let me double check how everything looks. Okay, things look good. Alright, things are looking good. I think for my next art screen, I want just the canvas to show up. Just cause. Like, that's not gonna mean that the canvas is gonna be small. Just that, like... I feel like the canvas is the most important part. Let me see. There we go. I did a little bit of mining off camera on, Hepico. Sorry, I have to remember Hepico, Pepico, Popico. So I did some work on him, right? I don't know if it's done. Why did I say him like that? I said him. I did some work on him. I did some work on him. Just no, I did some work on him. And so now, it's Popoco time, and if I can, I want to start on like Luffy and Kobe today. I'm trying to learn what the song is. Divine music from a jail. The one that goes, I've been listening to that. I love that. I love that music. It's very good. I recommend. I recommend going to check it out. Oh, do you want up, miss? There we go. Have you? Alright, she's on the bed. Alright. And it, no, I talked about it. I talked about it on stream, I think. I talked about it on stream, I think, like Sunday, but I'll reiterate it. I fear I may have started having a new game idea, and it will take at least doing like at least finishing the one game, right? The one game that we're still currently working on. I say we because some of y'all have gotten in chat and helped with some ideas. We're all in this together. Alright, so there we go. Sort of back on the topic of wanting to teach people about sciencey topics, like something that Clockwork Stephanie has said to me is that I am a terrible art teacher, but an amazing like science, history, what have you educator. And so I really want to, like, how do I put this? I want to inspire people to make art, but I want to teach people about science and history and all these sorts of things. Now that does take like having to learn more myself, because I am not an expert. I will not claim to be an expert. I am just somebody who is also wanting to learn and wants to tell people about things. I don't like the direction I went with that, so I'm undoing it. There we go. Okay. That's how that's done. Oh, also, I figured out how I want to do the design for the for the book readings. So does anybody remember a show called Big Comfy Couch? Imagine the couch. Imagine, if you will, a couch. I know if JD Vance is watching, I know you're incredibly erect right now when I say that. But, you know, imagine a couch, right? Imagine a couch and it's big and comfy, and imagine a little guy, right? A little guy with a hand puppet. And the hand puppet has a book. and the hand puppet is reading a fun little story to you, whatever that story may be. And that couch and that little guy with the book is in a big cozy library. We're just imagining, if you will, at this point. But yeah, I think it would be a fun idea, and sort of helps like bring in that sort of clown aesthetic to what I want to do. Because like if it's a fun little story time, you know, like a clown doing a reading at a library. Which by the way, libraries are important. The new library in my city should be open soon. It should be open this spring. I'm so fucking excited. I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you how excited I am. Because I just don't have the words. I don't have the words to tell you how excited I am. I'm absolutely fucking giddy. I'm giddy. I'm excited. It's spectacular. I'm sort of realizing how much I love libraries, which is like, oh yeah, sure, nerd boy, go to the nerd land. But like, you know, it's fun. They're nice. You can find a lot of stuff in there. You can do a lot of work there. I kind of hope I don't have to write any papers for the class that I'm taking, but I'm fully aware that I'm good at it, and I do enjoy them. It's just I put a lot of work into writing papers. My hog paper got an A, by the way. That one paper from a bit ago, that one got an A. If this was a backwards cap, this would be Fred Durst. I'm dursting out. Yeah, chocolate starfish. All right. I have to give him nails. His fingers look so weird without nails. Yeah, I have no fingernails. The fingernail is so small. Yeah. Shout out to the Couch Brothers, by the way. They're like the Let's Play YouTube channel. And they are actually brothers. Unfortunately, the couch situation is insane. As of currently, they are not actually sitting on a couch. I don't know if I can ever forgive them for not sitting on a couch. This is entirely a joke. I love their shit. They're very funny. I've seen people start to ship them together. They are actual siblings. They are blood-related siblings. Maybe not the best course of action. Yes, you want out? There we go. Love you. By the way, why I brought up the Couch Brothers is because Durst reminded me. They do a lot of Durst impressions. I love you, Fred Durst. Thank you, Fred Durst. All right, there we go. Now get in. It's time to begin. Autobots, roll out. I want to get better at an Optimus Prime impression. Like there are certain like ways that the voice actor does things that like really tickle my brain. Get up, get in. It's time to begin. It's time to begin. Bumblebee. Also, Megatron, specifically from Beast Wars, is yes. Yes. Optimus Primal. I'm not good at that one either, but I'm learning. I'm becoming educated. Optimus Prime. Well, that's just Prime. My name is Optimus Prime. That was a bad one. Right. Get up, get in. It's time to begin. Up and up around. Jump, jump. Bet I can make you jump, jump. I didn't want a straight line. I think I had the opposite problem of most artists, where instead of drawing not a straight line when you mean to, you draw one when you want just a fucking curve. I have. I want a curve. I want a curve. Give it to me. Megatron. Megatron. I need your succulent curves. I thought you'd never ask, Optimus. I need to adjust you. Da 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 da. God, I want to play the Fallout games on stream. Here's the problem. Here's the problem, though. A lot of the music is heavily copyrighted, like up the fucking wazoo. It's copyrighted up the fucking wazoo. It'd be great to play, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4, do a multiplayer series with some friends from Fallout 76. You know, it also might be good to just have some friends on as we play Fallout. You'll know at least one, but I know that I know Clockwork Stephanie loves Fallout 4. Meanwhile, another friend of mine definitely likes Fallout 4, but talks a lot more about the older games, so I think that they like you know, the older games more. I don't know why I'm doing this accent. It's not, it's a little dog shit. So I'm gonna stop now. Man, like you know, I think that they prefer the older game. I could check, but they definitely talk more about like New Vegas and earlier. And then doing like multiplayer shit with them for 76, which by the way, my friends and I have been playing a fair amount of 76 lately. It's a good game, I like it. It's not one I can play all the time, but you know, it's very good. Also, I brought this up on the Discord server. You can join by doing !Discord in the chat, or if you're on YouTube, going down to the description, there's a link down in the doobly doobly, in the great doobly moobly. There's a link to the Discord, but in the Discord, I brought up Helldivers 2 is like only 22 gigs right now, like in size. They've optimized their game. Like, you could fit about 10 Rayman 3s in that game. Helldivers 2 is a massive game. Like, I don't think the maps are randomly generated. I just haven't played enough and had all the missions to like to like actually know. Right? Like I don't think I think they hand make the planets. Like and so yeah, I think. Because there are just so many planets and the three enemies like keep you on your toes. Like they never feel the same, even if they're the same planet. I don't know. My ass is fat, my pussy's popping, my hands are feet, my feet are hooves. This is actually the other guy, so I'm gonna shade that accordingly. I have once again messed up a hand, by the way. I messed up this hand, and I shall be summarily punished for my sins against hands. But until then, I will not fix the problem. There we go. Behold my random noises. It's known as neurodivergency. I hope you like it. I hope you like neurodivergency. You're gonna get a lot more of it. One of my friends was talking about ADHD and like how unmedicated it can feel like an uphill battle to do anything. And I was like, yeah, you know, yeah, you would know, referring to me. You're unmedicated. It's like, yeah, I'm unmedicated right now. Yeah, I may need to take more of my pills for school, and I'm currently uninsured. uh, yeah. So it would all come out of pocket. Hmm. I hate that I have to be insured. I would like to not have to have insurance. I'd like for it to be covered by the state. I'd like it to be covered by taxes. That'd be fucking great. I want that to extend to everybody. Everybody. Oh, I realized I could just put in audio files for some of the games, right? Which means I could make covers of the songs, at least the songs in a station I'm actually gonna listen to. In Fallout 3, I will not be listening to Enclave Radio. I'm going to kill the Enclave on sight. I don't care. Anybody who loves the Enclave is a suspicious individual in my book. I love the Enclave. They did nothing wrong. Ah. It's like, cool, they're actively doing eugenics and a lot of other shit. They're like kind of the main villains of Fallout a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. Right, like I think they were responsible for the tests that created the super mutants. I might be wrong on that. I need a reminder on the lore. Let me know either in chat or in the comments after this VOD goes live. Oh no, goes up to let me know if I'm wrong about that. I think the Enclave did the super mutant like FEV stuff. And then obviously Fallout 2, right? They're the main villains. You ride silver, mutie. Time to die. Right? Also, he's not a super cool, massive Chad, Ubermensch fuck. He gets cut in half and fucking dies like a bitch. Hmm. Fallout 3, they're also in there. I don't think they're in New Vegas. I don't think they're in New Vegas, but you know, the first 3 games is a decent track record. They're in Fallout 4. Like there's a prequel, but like 76 is a prequel, but at least the XO series of armor is in there. I was given a full XO1 suit of armor because like I think because this one dude thinks I'm a lady because the character I'm playing as right now is I made purposefully the ugliest creature I could named her Skuntilda. I love her dearly. She's my child. My head, my pussy's popping. But like, I accidentally made, and I only realized this afterwards. I accidentally made her look a little bit like an exaggerated Gwyneth Paltrow. Like, I didn't mean for that to be the case, right? That was entirely an accident, and I apologize. I mean, I don't really, because Gwyneth Paltrow is kind of a MLM, like multi-level marketing scheme loser, right? So, like, ultimately, I'm not that sorry, but still, like, man, I, I, I hope I never accidentally make my characters look like a real person. The problem is, there's 8 billion people on this planet. Somebody's gonna look like anybody. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Also, on one hand, I want to play more Fallout 76 with my friends, like later today. But also, I gotta actually finish the fortune teller model. I have a defined deadline on when to get shit done now, because like I want to get that done like before I start college, because I'm like I I gotta make some of that my priority, right? I gotta make college my priority a little bit. And so like when I'm done with the fortune teller, I want to I want to start doing uh the book reading screen. The librarian, I guess. But also like I might cut back on the scope of that model to just be one thing. Like I like maybe not have other costumes or something. Just to save on time and effort so that I can get it done. And then I can do more I can do more emotions later. It's just, you know, I kinda need to get it done. Perfect is the enemy of done. Perfect is also the enemy of good, but you can't have something that's good and not like out, right? Like let's take El Guapo versus the Narco Vampires, right? El Guapo. Like it's not finished, but it's out. It's good, right? Like it's not. I won't say it's perfect because perfect would be what they did, but like all fully animated. But you know, now it's out and it's for people to enjoy. And I enjoy it, and I recommend going to watch it. El Guapo. Like the fact that they have to fight against Don Draculon is so it's just that by itself is so good. And like Santa Van Helsing. Also, can I just want to take the time to say I feel so bad for Mexico right now, man. They killed what was it? What was the name? Mencho? This cartel leader guy, and then suddenly just the everything's on fire, and I'm pretty sure that the CIA's involved. I'm pretty sure the CIA's involved. Like that cartel that he led got started up really fast, started causing a lot of trouble. Suddenly the leader's dead because of a joint operation between the US and Mexico militaries. And so suddenly, like imagine if you will, suddenly the United States has pretext to come in and remove the sovereignty of Mexico, right? Like I don't know, that's my thoughts on it. I don't fucking trust anything that my government does or says or looks at or even doesn't say. I don't trust them. You can't throw a government, and I trust them as far as I can throw them. You can overthrow a government, but you can't throw a government. Like, how do I put this? I trust my state government. I love my state. I love my neighbors. Right? I like Washington. I begrudgingly accept California. I don't get why people in or like other people in Oregon hate California. I don't hate California. Just, you know, Gavin Newsom sucks. I don't like him. I really don't like him. I don't like their drivers. I don't like when the drivers come up here and don't respect turn signals. But ultimately, like, is there really anything wrong with California that's not wrong with everywhere else? I just figured out something that's wrong with California that's not wrong with it anywhere else. Gavin Newsom is their governor. I don't like him. There's evil behind those eyes. He feeds off of the energy of poor people and the homeless. I don't trust him. I don't want him to be president because he's gonna be part of the same problem that we have in government right now. We need, like, please, don't make me vote blue no matter who again. Vote blue no matter who is how we got a Trump part 2. Please, come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. Ah. There are a lot of good people in local government around the nation that are being elected or like running for election. I mean, and it's very cool. That's awesome. I am so happy. Please go double check their credentials, and then once your primaries come up wherever you are, if you're in the United States, vote for as many progressive people as are there. Maybe look at the APAC Tracker website. Maybe look at the DSA website for endorsements. Those are good starts. If the person you're looking into isn't on there, do a little more research, because not everybody's just gonna be on there. That's just sort of what happens. But like, you know, maybe do your own research. Take my opinion with a grain of salt. I am a person on the internet, and I don't think I wouldn't trust me off the bat. Like if I was somebody else, like I don't know, I'd expect some credibility first. Right, like I'm a big enjoyer of people like Vosh and Valenti Videos and Kyle Kalinske and things like that. Maybe go to those people. I trust them more than I would trust myself with these sorts of things. Midas Touch is a decent resource. I wish Aaron Parnas, but he's not exactly endorsing candidates. Oh, I need to check in on what Xanderhall's doing. Xanderhall. He has been gone for 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, he's been gone for 2 weeks. I think he might be on vacation or something. Yeah, also decent for some news. Humanist Report's pretty good. I'm just giving you my news sources now. At this point, a good news source generally. I trust Reuters and Al Jazeera pretty decently. For local news, I go to like local news sources. Let's say I trust PBS. You know. Let's see. Ultimately, you know, I don't want to keep being like, do your own research, but like, I don't know. Make your own opinions is, I think, what I mean. Make your own opinions. Your opinions are worth something. Make them. People keep being like, oh, Talarico is da 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 da, and I can't find anything to say that he's bad. Right? Like, I can't find anything that actually says he's bad. Right? Like, I don't know, there's Crockett's campaign itself, like, they're saying he's bad, but like, of course they're saying he's bad. They're her opponent. Right? Like, he's her opponent. Of course her campaign's calling him bad. But like, I don't know, I haven't really found anything to say he's bad yet. I think a news station saying you can't show him to Colbert is a sign that maybe maybe this candidate's onto something. Bam. Bam. I realized my Twitch chat wasn't on screen. It's me, I'm Twitch chat. Hello, say hello to me. Are you paying attention to me, dumbass? Oh, that's what my Twitch chat is telling me. Alright, it's not telling me anything, yeah, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. John Mulaney talks like this. Enunciates every single syllable. I don't want to erase. I don't want to erase John Mulaney. I will erase you, John Mulaney. It's over for you, Mulaney. It's time to kill you. Who are you? I'm evil Mulaney. All right, there we go. A bit over. A bit's done. A bit over, bit done. It's my rival. Future SPG! Oh, that's right, I suppose. Ah, I see. So that's what your play is. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? I'll hit a guy with glasses. Very clever. Very clever. It's starting to go into this voice. You just can't handle the neutron style. You can't handle the neutron style. Hey, Jimmy! Jimbo, did I ever tell you the time I sat on a banana? And I liked it very much. That was my awakening. The shadow. What evil lurks in the hearts of men? The shadow knows. I should finish watching an end. I have a massive backlog of episodes now, and I should listen. I should listen to it. I need to listen. It's very good. You guys should go watch it. It's on YouTube. Go support them. Go support the Misfit podcast. Not the Misfit podcast. That's different. The Midst podcast. You should also support the Misfit pod. I think Misfit. Maybe don't watch the Misfits. I don't think there's. I don't think they're still going. Misfits, it doesn't exist anymore. It's like years old and it fell apart. Don't support that. Support Midst. Go view Midst. Midst is good. Listen to it. Inject it into your veins. Start by watching it on the Critical Role YouTube channel, and then go over to the Midst YouTube channel, and then watch Unend. If you want to watch the prequel series, you can also watch Moonfall, which is like this weird, almost actual play style thing that talks about how the moon exploded. It's very good. By the way, a spoiler alert for literally the first few seconds of the first episode, the moon dies. The moon falls apart and explodes. Have you heard the sound a moon makes when it falls? I used the beginning quote of Mist as the central theme sentence for an essay, and I got an A on it, baby. I know how to write a paper. Yeah, I know how to write a paper. Do you know what sound the moon makes when it falls? Because I had to do I had to do something on recent media, and that was it. It's good, it's good, it's awesome. It's fucking awesome. Oh, look, it's the lion. What the hell are you doing in my car? I am here because you are fucking awesome. You're going... Doesn't matter if I was in a movie. You're going 80 miles an hour. Well... Dude, that guy's fucking legendary. The Mario pissing was another one he did where it's like, time to take a piss. And like everyone knows that one. Not everybody. I think people have been born now that probably don't know about Mario pissing. And that makes me feel old. I'm only 22. I'm just a 22-year-old babis. Some of the games I grew up with are now retro. The Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo P. That makes me so fucking sad. The Nintendo Wii is a retro console. I got it when it was only a couple, like 1 or 2 years old as a console. I need new Joy-Cons so that I can play Wii games for you guys to watch and view. And maybe even enjoy. Because, God, I want to play some of my childhood games on it, like on stream with you guys. Oh my God. You know how much nostalgia I'm gonna have once I fucking hear the Super Smash Bros. Brawl. There's the also, Brawl is actually ranked by some people as the second best Smash Bros. Game after Ultimate. That's right, Melee sucks. I will be playing it to see if I like it for myself. Me saying Melee sucks is massive hyperbole, and I am saying what other people believe, not myself. I have not played Melee. But I will play Melee and see for myself, and if I don't like it, if I play it and I do not like it, then that will be my opinion, and I don't want to see people get mad at me for not liking it if that is the eventuality that happens. Alright? Alright? Understood? That's our contract. That's our conditional agreement. Oh God! Actually hearing the or Mario Brothers. Like at the beginning. Oh my God. Super Mario Brothers. Whee! Oh God. Oh, Mario Galaxy. Oh yeah. Oh God. To show my reaction to like being in the station again. Oh God, and the ba 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 da ba ba da ba 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 ba. I have a CD of that soundtrack, by the way. Or the Honeycomb Galaxy. I forget everything. I forget exactly, but I'm hearing it in my mind. I'm hearing it in my mind's eye. God, man. God, Mario Galaxy. Oh, and the version I played growing up of Toy Story 3, the video game. Fun fact, I played it on the Wii, right? How I remember it looks more like the 360 version of that game, which is really interesting. I know I played it with like Wiimote and Nunchuck. Right? I know what I know what I got, son. I know what I got. Ra-ba, ra-ba-ba-ba. Oh god, the God. Oh, Mario Galaxy. I forget how much I loved that game as a kid. And then I go back and look at it. It's, oh my god. Mario. Dear Mario. A fun fact, I never got to Human now play as Luigi as a kid. I never 100%ed the game. I guess half completed it. Got all 120 stars as Mario. Never did that. So once I get around to playing that, once I get around to playing that, you know, I will try and do that. I miss. Also, I'm gonna be saving playing Pikmin 1 and 2 until I can get Clockwork Stephanie in on that, cause they grew up with that game. They fucking love Pikmin. You know how bad of a friend I would be if I didn't let them experience my first time playing Pikmin? Like, you know how much that would suck? I'd be upset. Like, yeah, no, I'm like, dear God. Petting my cat who got on my lap. Oh, sweetie pie. We are approaching Luffy shading. Do you think we can finish shading all of them today? I know that's unlikely, but do you think we'll be able to? I'd like to be able to. Because if we can do the Luffy and Kobe shading today, that means next week we'll be doing the coloring. And I think at that point we'll be ahead of schedule, at least ahead of my schedule. I'm gonna need to figure out what to actually do with the background of this, because it's not meant to be like an actual scene. It's kind of more of a lineup. Look at these fucking criminals and Kobe. Oh, is this Travelers? Yeah, fuck it up. Fuck it up on the banjo. Yeah, this is why I say there is no white culture. There is, however, American culture. Because the banjo is a music that was adapted from I think multiple West African instruments, and then brought over by slaves, and now it is a part of culture in the same way that everybody brings their stuff here and adapts it. There is no one like white culture because there's American culture, right? There's American culture, and everybody should be able to choose whether or not they want to be a part of it. I don't think it's right for people to be excluded from it or forced to be a part of it against their will, which ultimately happens with colonialism, where they force their ways onto other people, and then kill off what was there before. Right? Look at the millions of natives that were murdered, and the rest that are like still here, right? It's a hold on, I'm letting my cat off my lap. There we go. And we see it time and time again with many different groups. Some get to be a little more insulated than others, but it affects everybody at some point. Colonization is the death of culture, both for the colonized and the colonizer. There's nobody who, besides like specifically the rich and wealthy, that get the benefits of colony and empire. I shouldn't have gotten rid of the sketch. I needed that for the shading, because now he looks... I needed that. Let's see if I can bullshit. I believe in my powers of bullshitting. Oh mein Gott, der Codex Statis ist ein bunch of Bullscheißer. Oh mein Gott, der Codex Statis ist ein bunch of Bullscheißer. I messed up this nose a little bit, and I'm not gonna go back to fix it because I'm a funny little guy that you wouldn't hurt on his unbirthday. You wouldn't hurt him on his unbirthday, would you? You would never possibly do that. That would be mean. That would be mean to do on somebody's unbirthday. That's good enough to bullshit.
Man, goddamn. And a talk. I got a talking and a walking and a fishing. And a hunting and a trouting and a punching. God, I'm just about to say, and then they got a fucking. They was a fucking. Sloppy style. And this is just quality slop. You only like it because it's good. Alright, let me stretch. Let me stretch. Yeah. Your head is so big it has its own weather system. As long as I can drink Monster and listen to Slipknot, I'm happy. You'll live in the fucking graveyard, you emo bastard. I think a cat may be at my door. Yes, there is. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Good morning, Vietnam. Apparently people hated that guy in real life. The Good Morning Vietnam guy. Not Robin Williams. People love him. But you know, the actual guy in real life that did that. Good morning, Vietnam. Good. Well, I mean, it's morning for you. So good morning. Your country has abandoned you, GI. No, it's not. Oh no, you're right. It's evening. Okay, yeah, no, we have a couple more hours. We have a couple more hours until it's morning. Yes, I did. I responded to it. I said, and I quote. Oh, fuck! I forgot to post the announcement on the Discord that we're live. Well, you're here, and I'm glad. I forgot to post this. Whoops. Bam. I sure hope nobody shoots him. Oh, great heavens! It's good. I like it. Also, I reblogged it on Tumblr because I saw it right before I was writing the stream notification for it. I wish it was bigger in the States. right? Like Tintin was big, you know, those sorts of things. Moomin Valley, like the Moomin Troll stuff, was a little bit more niche, but still, like, not unpopular. Let's see. I've known I've known about Asterix and Obelix since like I was little, so it's been around. But you know, never Lucky Luke. I only found out about him like much more recently. Yeah, he seems like a fairly stand-up individual. He looks like he looks like a real stand-up guy. The notifications. The man who shot his own shadow. Woody, like Woody from Toy Story was based off of Lucky Luke, wasn't he? Like I can see the visual resemblance. I can see the inspiration. And name's Lucky Luke. Interestingly enough, oh, which figure is that? I don't know. Fair enough. Fair enough. I can't assume you know everything. I mean, you're human. Also, I know I wasn't the cause, but I apologize about your internet issues yesterday. That I've experienced a fair few. My friends experience a lot more. I understand. I understand the issues, the problems, the frustration. I get it. All right, there we go. Oh, there's a little bit of a thing there. Will it be? We have to notice. I don't think so. It's fine. Only I will be bugged by that little speck. I just ran out of RAM? Damn. The fucking RAM pirates are at it again. God, I need this bubble to fucking pop. I know it's going to cause like destabilization on par or worse than the Great Depression, but I need this shit to end, man. Like, it's like we're in the Gilded Age 2 before the Great Depression, and then after that, yeah, maybe we'll get somebody good again. Who knows? And then we'll have like what 50 years of good time. Uh, and in another 50 years, it'll like Yeah, after those 50, it'll start getting bad again, and then we'll be back in the same situation if people don't stop it, and that's the cycle goes. Uh, but hopefully, thank you, Nightbot. Hopefully after all this stuff, everybody else, which includes you, will be less affected by the fucking United States' bullshit. Because I've been seeing, like, people have been separating themselves from the US, and that is generally a good idea, because I cannot guarantee our stability. If we fall, I don't want everybody else in the world to fall with us, you know? Like, that's just cruel. That's cruel and unusual punishment. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey, you hitched your wagon uh to the person who was for the longest time like the biggest economy, and now you're stuck on a sinking ship because you just wanted your country to do well. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo, shame on you. Uh, how do I do this? I think that's good. Womp. I think maybe. Hey, I just met you. This is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe? All the other boys try to chase me, but here's my number, so call me maybe? Oh shit, my liege lord, his majestic king Harold Rex has been hospitalized in a foreign country. Quick! Quick, build to rescue Trebuchet! Hey!
Hi, miss. I hear you yelling. What's up?
Oh man, I have a headache. I should drink more water, which I have been doing, but maybe a little more couldn't hurt. Anything but taking a pill. I am completely fine with shots. I just have a sensory thing against pills. I don't like the feeling of swallowing a pill. I will do it. I will do it if I have to. I don't like the feeling. Oh, I don't know.
You already want out, miss? Alright, there you go. Love you.
My liege lord, the majestic King Harold Rex is being held for ransom by a foreign king. Hey, send in the creature. Also, in case you didn't see the thing I said in the server, starting starting next, this upcoming May. No, March. 3 is March. This upcoming March, I will be back in college. I mean, technically, it doesn't start until April 2nd, but still, like, that gives, I don't know, that gives me a bit over a month to finish as much stuff as I can possibly get away with finishing, and then, uh, I'll have to focus on schoolwork again. I'm very excited, but also was super worried about financial stuff, which is why I wasn't taking classes this last like winter term. Will do. I have plenty of like good weather clothes. I have some sturdy work boots. I have multiple pairs of socks that are made specifically for this kind of fucking weather. It's very good. It's gonna be forest botany, which you know is gonna be good. I was hoping for forest soils, but all the slots were full, and so I just decided, you know what? I also need this class, so I'm gonna go to that. It was about $475.50. A clown marches on his stomach. I pull out from my mouth. I pull out a sausage. I pull out another and another and another, like they're all on a link, like those infinite handkerchiefs. Just all right, I have food. Yeah, I have my clown boots. They're both for show and utility. It's it feels good that I'm gonna be able to go out into a semi-social situation. I my mental health has been struggling a little bit with not being out. I mean that, and also the files, but the files are only part of it. I should probably be. And also, I go for walks, right? So I'm not stuck inside. It's just, it feels nice to be out and studying and in the forest and shit. And, like, looking at plants and shit. What a magnificent Luffy! I think I'll keep him. Puts him in a little terrarium. Technically, it's pronounced terrarium, at least in my accent. However, because oh wait, no, I have played Terraria. I grew up playing it, but I didn't play it too much. Right, like I say Terraria, but also I say Terraria like interchangeably. It's complicated. I hate my language. Things can be pronounced like 3 different ways, and it's all okay. Actually, I love my language, but still, I don't enjoy the lack of concrete pronunciation. Like I'd like to know that I'm right or wrong about something. Right, like Terraria, Terraria, Terrarium. Yeah, it's what have you. God, I can't wait to get my hands on like properly working Joy-Cons. Because that means I can start like playing Wii games for y'all on stream, and I grew up with that shit. I grew up with that shit. It is magnificent. Like, unfortunately, I won't be able to show you guys Skylanders because, yeah. But I grew up playing Skylanders Giants. That was real fun. I'd love a version, like a hacked, if I could find a hacked version where it's like I could just go into a menu or some shit. And then just go, I choose this Skylander. Like, that would be great. Right, like I would like to not have to deal with the deteriorating things, you know, the deteriorating like chips in the Skylanders models. I would like to be able to play it on my computer, even though they never came out for PC. But you know, you cannot trust Activision to do nice things. Like it is. How do I put this? There are 2 kinds of insanity. There's expecting a different, like doing the same thing every time, and then expecting a different outcome, right? And then there's expecting Activision to do nice things. Fuck you. Sincerely, your eternal companion, Entropy. Exactly. Right, like, there's a... I feel like part of my aesthetic... Hold on, let me pull it up. No, the files! The K files! Oh, great heavens! Not the files! nice thing in meme chat, by the way. There's Giants. I feel like part of my aesthetic was formed by. Let me find a good image. You know what? Fuck it. We have my boy. We have my. Actually, we have my 2 favorite characters to play in Giants. Well, two of 3. I loved playing Drobot in Giants. But there we go, found it. Screenshot, scroll all the way down. This area, known as Cutthroat Carnival. Well, this and one other place, which I'll show. Once I can find it. Wow, the textures are a lot lower definition than I remember. So I'm actually going to show two images because it's a really fascinating area that has sort of a back and forth situation going on. And it's actually very cool. It is called Willikin Village. So you know that one area in Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword where like you go back and forth in time? It's sort of like that. And it's very cool. I guess it goes from like real to fake or whatever. Pop and pop. And let me move this. Right, it goes between like these two where it's like really cool and awesome and it's sort of dark and dreary, a little funky, right? And all the characters, except for the Chompies and the Chompy Mage, who is, I love the boss. He's like a fun, like, bullet hell boss, are wood puppets. I wonder if this game could have been made on PlayStation 2. There we go. And I will show you what one of the characters looks like. Boom. Yeah, and so I feel like this, the Skylanders Giants probably influenced my aesthetic a fair bit. Like, yeah. But not like exclusively, mind you, but it helped. It definitely helped. Willikin Village creeped me out as a kid. Like, not enough for me to not like it, but like it sparked my imagination. I've never played I've only played two of the Skylanders games, Giants and Imaginators, and Imaginators was the last one to be made. So I missed out on the original. I missed out on Trap Team, on Swap Force, on I think another one. Let me look at the Toys for Bob website. Hold on. Actually, no, not Toys for Bob. All Skylanders games. Skylanders franchise, because Toys for Bob didn't work on all of the Skylanders games. They worked with another studio so that they could do a 2-year development, but get a game out every year. Oh, I knew I was forgetting one. So there's Spyro's Adventure, Giants, Swap Force, Trap Team, Superchargers, and Imaginators. But I've only played 2 of them. But you know, they were big in my brain. I grew up with them. Let's see. So for the Wii, oh, and of course, Epic Mickey. My main man, Epic Michael. I loved that game to bits growing up. Also probably influenced my style. Like my whole shtick. Which I would love to play again. There we go. Like, I'm sure you know about Epic Michael. I'm specifying for the Wii because it came out multi-platform. But like, I'm trying to find good images. But like, it's a good one. It's a good one to like show for the purposes of, I guess, my style. Yeah, it was a bit of a darker game, relatively speaking, for Disney. Oh, hold on, let me look up. Like, hold on, let me. Oh god, I remember this area giving me trouble as a kid. This is a place known as Small World. After all, it is a small world, after all. I know I'm getting sidetracked by showing games that I loved as a kid, but like, come on. Right? Like, yeah, look at that, right? You can see where I'm coming from here, yeah? And I think replaying them and getting more inspiration from them is probably like a good idea. Just for refreshing myself on my inspiration. You know, it's not good to let your inspiration like just come from your memory. Because at that point, that's nostalgia, and that's not necessarily helpful on a game design sense, because you're gonna remember what you thought everything was, not what it actually was. And so, you know, playing Epic Mickey, playing, unfortunately, I can't play Skylanders Giants. Toy Story 3, the video game. Mario Galaxy. I could play specifically the Rayman Origins Wii version, but I also just have Rayman Origins. Like, I have Rayman Origins for a computer, and objectively speaking, Rayman Origins for the computer looks better than the Wii. Like, it looked better at release. So, I don't know, maybe I'll play that one. I hate Ubisoft. I hate you, Ubisoft. I want to just play... I just want to play Rayman Legends. Let me play Rayman Legends. You're not letting me... Right, I have a hard copy of the game on disc for Xbox 360, and yet I need Ubisoft Connect. Let me get rid of the shading there just to show. Yeah, I'm showing it, but it's not actually like there. Or no, it is there, but you know, it's behind. Also, some of the 360 games that I had, Again, I want to play Rayman Legends, but Ubisoft Connect sucks. Let's see. Sonic Generations. I can play Minecraft now, right? So that's not one of them. Minecraft Story Mode, Season 1 and 2, because somebody had, it's technically not lost media. Thank you, piracy. Very cool. It's necessary for game preservation. Let's see, what else did I play? Super Meat Boy! Super Meat Boy! I already have access to, Castle Crashers and Battle Block Theater. Fun fact, Battle Block Theater is getting a free, HD thing, remaster just happening. If you own the game on Steam, you're gonna get it for free. So if you don't own it, go buy it. It's good. Battle Block Theater is good. Let's see. Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. I loved that game. I played that game a lot with my friend. I'm still friends with him, by the way. I've been friends with him since middle school. I won't say his name for privacy reasons, but I used to love playing that game with him. I desperately want the Steam machine to just fucking come out already. Which is another reason why I want this fucking bubble to go, because I need computer components to actually work, right? To actually be distributed to legitimate people who are using them actually, instead of for stupid ass data centers. And then the Steam machine can come out, and then when I get the Steam machine, I can have emulators and shit, and have proper controllers, so that I can play multiplayer games with my friends that I used to be able to play. Right? That'd be cool. And then, yeah, just have them work. I would love to have this entire game catalog so that I could go through and be like, hey, what do you want to play? And there we go, I have it. That's fucking dream, man. I mean, also, I want to get physical media, so there is some prestige there to being able to pop out a disc or a cartridge and go, little did you know, we could play it right now. Wing! Like a funny, diamond of light goes onto the disc or cartridge. Shwing! Also, I kind of forgot. I didn't play it all that much. I have played at least the first 2 Ratchet and Clank games before, and those are on the old games to play list. Right? I just need to figure out when. Because that's another thing, is I also sort of need to work on assets for some games, like models, like fun little models, like a Ratchet and Clank model or whatever, or maybe just a dedicated, just a dedicated like retro gamer. How much dedicated RAM do you need for a Minecraft server? That meme was really mean spirited, by the way. Like, I hate that it's become a vocal step, but like that dude just had trouble speaking. He was asking how much dedicated RAM. Like, how much RAM do you need to dedicate to have a Minecraft server? That's what he was asking, man. I have speech problems sometimes. I'm sure you've heard them by now. I had to go to occupational therapy so that I could, like, have hand-eye coordination as a kid. I get the struggle. I understand. And it's like, I hate that I find the term dedicated wham funny. Because it's like, that dude was just asking about RAM. I don't know what would be awesome to have. A company that makes new CRTs because there's a fucking market for them. I want one. I want a CRT. I don't care that it gives me massive sensory issues and I can't be near it when it's buzzing because it's gonna hurt my head. I don't care. I don't care about that. I want my funny retro games. Although, like, if I emulate the old games, then I could have CRT filters for the old ones, and then guess what? I can have the experience without actually needing to deal with trying to buy a limited commodity. There's going to come a time when the last working CRT breaks. And on that day, I hope that we are able to still play all these sorts of games. Oh, Traveler's Encore, my beloved. Oh, God. Beloved song. I want to have my friend over. I want to be able to play games. I want to be able to go ahead. What games do you want to play? And I have all of them. Have every game. I wanna have like a folder or something where it's like, these are my favorite games from this system. Here are what I think are the best games from, for instance, PlayStation 2. What games did I have the most enjoyment with? These are the ones that I want to regularly come back to. Which ones do I have for the Wii? Which ones do I have for the GameCube? So on and so forth. And then like the ones on that list, or like those lists, because it's gonna be pluralist, are ones that will never be deleted off of anything to save space. Which, like, I'd never have to delete, like, NES games for the space, because every single NES game fits within 1 GB. Like, did you guys know that? Every single NES game combined, about one gig. Actually, a little less. They are small. And I have like, here's a list of like the best NES games. It's probably gonna be what everyone thinks it is. I apologize. Let me do something real quick. I will BRB, do my funny face, wop, 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 wop. I will be right back. Be right back. So sit back, relax, enjoy the music. Maybe get up, get a snack, whatever have you. I will be back in a moment. Sometimes I feel like I'm not a clean enough person, and then I remember. Part of the reason why I went to BRB right now is to swap laundry. That laundry is my bedding, by the way, which is literally an all-day affair. So let me get rid of the BRB thing real quick. Bam. There we go. And now we can get back to the good stuff. Now we can get back to the good stuff. Yes. Amazing. This is the story of Rayman. Hostile characters appear. Freaks, and hostile characters appear. That line specifically would be really funny for like a YouTube member slash like Twitch subscriber like message noise, or like freaks and hostile characters appear. And they need a hero to save them now, don't you think? Again, sorry if I was gone for a fair bit. I was putting my first load of bedding in the dryer and a second one in the washer. You can tell I'm evil because I look mean. That's my name. I am mean. I am mean. Why would you be mean? That's rude. That. I want to play that game. It looks ass. When Radio TV played that game, like the game about I am mean, and like that looks fucking ass, dude. It looks like a dog shit game. It's gotta be so fun. Maybe that'll be part of my old game series. I don't know. No, I realize there will be points where if I want to do everything that I want to do, I might have to stream for more days. I don't have the room to do so right now is the thing, so I'm really gonna have to like think about what I want to prioritize. All right, because like at least right now, 3 days is fine. Oh, I just remembered a bit I wanted to do once I get to playing Majora's Mask. Yeah, it's like very much possible that in the future I may stream for more than 3 days, but I think I want to wait until I get paid for this. You know? I love what I do. But like, you know. And so like uh if if there's enough stuff that I do, right? I might want to go like, oh, I play games now on this day, and then this day is my other stuff day, my variety day, and then this is my art day, and these are my and this is my personal project day. That's what Thursday is, by the way. It's not like yes, I do some art on Thursdays, but that's because it's a part of a bigger project. It is a part of a game that I am making. Which reminds me, this week, fun fact about this week, it's technically going to be a software and development stream in terms of like category on Twitch. I need to see what it would be on YouTube, but you know. Because we're gonna be doing a design document. Like we're actually gonna be doing a real and a for real and for true design document. Because I've been told by literally every game developer I have ever had a conversation with, and ones that I've watched the videos of, that a design document is a good idea and that it is a good thing to do. So I will be doing that. And then after that, we'll be going deeper into like actual concepts and shit. Right, like level design, right? Like what I know I have to do, what I think I have to do, you know, all that sort of stuff. You know, we're I think in the design doc we will be talking about like what sections of the world I want to flesh out. World as in like a Mario world, right? Like this is like 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, so on. And how much, like how many levels I want to have in that. Is the amount of levels that I have really dictates everything. Because I want to have enough. I want to have enough levels. To really go, hey, pay like $10 for this thing, please. Adaptive pricing for other places for that relative amount of buying power. Of course, I'm not an asshole. But you know, for the United States, having it be 10 USD and having the price be balanced around that. Because I want people to play my game. Oh yeah, and also I think like having it start at like, I don't know, 10 USD or maybe even 5. I don't know. Having the first roll be 5 and then having like
another $5 per world until it's done, and then you get the full package. You just get the full package. I think could be good. Because if let's say I want to do, for instance, right? I don't know if this is the amount I want to go with, but let's say there's 8 worlds like Mario, right? That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, like $40 for everything. And $40 ain't bad for like a full game. But people are gonna be like, oh, what about Silksong? What about Silksong? It's like, yeah, it's good that Silksong is priced at $20. Genuinely, that's great. I'm not being weird about it. It's just, no, it's good. It's good that it's like $20. That means I can hypothetically afford it. But I think 40's like for everything that I have planned is good, because I kind of want each world to be not like self-enclosed, but like, you know, to be comprehensive. I want it to be where, like, if somebody only pays the $5 for the first world, I don't want them to feel like they're missing out necessarily. I mean, I kind of do, because then if you're not missing out, but no, like, no, I was right the first time. No, I was right the first time. Where, like, if they like the game, they will probably pay more for the next, and that's fine. I could also do $20 or something and then have like free updates. Like, that's not a bad idea either necessarily. Because, you know, I'm trying to think about how this is gonna be priced, because I'm gonna be releasing the first game. Not the first game, like the first world of the game as its own like chapter, and then work from there. I want it to be worth the money. Makes me undo some of that. Oh god, I have to undo stuff that I liked. Namely the ear. I liked the ear. The ear shading was good. God damn it. Going to the one place not corrupted by capitalism. Space! That's not the brush I wanted. I wanted blender, blend. Size 20 brush. Although I said this to Gremlin. If you're still here, you can attest to this. That I think I figured out why Portland is always the target of so much shit by this administration. It's because there's socialism. Like, actual socialists are in government. Actual progressives. At least in like in state government. Not state government. In well, maybe soon state government. But yeah, in like Portland city government.
And so they're like, there are socialists in our midst. There are socialists, and they're bad, they're meanies. They don't want me to have my money. They don't want me to have your money, and that's simply wrong. I want your money, and so I should have your money. I'd be great at holding your money, the best, the best. I do great things with it. The best things. You can't imagine the best things that I do with this money. Huh.
And then I don't know, he takes over Greenland and turns it into Big St. James or some shit. I don't know.
Thank you, notification that I have a message. I've been keeping that message up intentionally so that I go back and watch a thing that my mother has sent me. Because I want to watch it, but yeah, I had to do stuff. And by stuff, I mean streaming. It's very important that I don't forget because we had a conversation about the thing. Like earlier when we went for a walk. I also have to fix that. It. Uh, there we go.
I fucking love One Piece.
Dude, soon we're gonna be getting to trying Nami. That's gonna be a great time. I like her as a character. She's very meaningful to the overall plot and story of One Piece. At least, like, yeah, not at least, but like, especially in the early stages of everything. Like her arcs helps sets the tone for like the entire series going forward. Really, what like Luffy does. Uh, like you know everything, right? It's when One Piece starts cementing itself as what it is, and which is why people are often like, hey, if you don't like Arlong Park, you're not going to like One Piece. It's because like One Piece learned like Oda learned from what he did in Arlong Park to continue with the rest of the series. And Nami is a massive part of that. I forgot needed to. Oh, let me lower the size by that much. What? What is it good for? There we go. Now we're getting the proper highlighting on my boy's powerful eye. I don't think I need to go that hard on the highlighting though. There we go. Alright. And then I can blame. And then I blame. My ass is fat. My pussy poppin'. My hands are feet. My feet are who? Then we deepen these shadows, leaving that little line of slightly darker right in between. And then there we go. He just sort of chilling. Like, look at my boy. Look at my son. Yeah, am I allowed to say I really don't like Garp? Like, as a person? Like, I know he's not real. I know full well he's not real. You don't have to go, oh, but Bosh, he's not real. Like, I know, but still, I can say that somebody's a bad person and have them not be real. Right? Like, I don't know, he's a part of a fascist machine. He let one of his adopted sons die. You know, this... I don't like him very much. Personally. Great character though, man. He's enthralling. And like his story and his philosophy is fascinating. Water, yummy. Gordon, give me yours. Let me check the Wayne Radio TV thing again. Hold on. Wayne Radio TV. When?
Half-Life PRAI 2 is coming out on the 14th of March. We're so fucking close. We're so back. We're so back. We're so back. It's next month. It's halfway through next month. We're so back. I have so many jokes to steal. That's a joke. That's a joke on my part. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck. That's awesome. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. It's almost time.
Letting my cat out. There we go. Love you.
Oh, man. It's so good I could come, did. What would you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Save his belly with a rusty razor. What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Way, hey, up she rises, way, hey, up she rises, way, hey, up she rises early in the morning. Shave his belly with a no, it's yeah. Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, early in the morning. What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, early in the morning. Put him in a longboat till he's sober, put him in a longboat till he's sober, put him in a longboat till he's sober, early in the morning. Alright. You see, I rather like sea shanties, and I'll be singing them greatly when I play Wind Waker. Maybe that should be my first old game. The Nicktoons games don't count, that's a separate series. There are some games that I'm just saving for separate series, and that's fine. Like the Nicktoons Unite games. I'm in a longboat dilly sober early in the morning. Way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises early in the morning. Do another lap on the capstan, Johnny, around and round she goes. The carpenter by trade, da-da-da-da-da. Do another lap on the capstan, Johnny, around and round she goes.
I hear a cat. Hi, miss. I hear you. Hi. What's up, miss?
I know you can't. I know you couldn't hear it on the mic, but
it knocked me out of my trance, and that's not a good thing. I enjoy my funny little trances. Up the battery. There's also Wellerman, obviously, which everybody knows. Everybody fucking knows Wellerman, but
that would all be fun to sing like as I'm sailing the Hyrule seas.
going Now once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was a Billioti. Ship the winds blew hard about up down. Blow me, bully boys, blow. Ha! Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Hit the water, the whales still came up and caught us. I haven't actually sung the song in like a couple years at this point, so I've forgotten some of the lyrics. I apologize. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tongue is done, we'll take our leave and go. Another song I like from the Longest Johns is the Hog-Eye Man. What about a shore, a hog-eye, sailing on the jig, the hog-eye, oh, she wants the hog-eyed man. Get her lap on the capstan, Johnny, around and round she goes. That's the youngest privateers, I think. Is their name the one that is the Capstan Johnny? Yup, yup, up. And this one isn't a like shanty, but it's an old like I think English folk song. Roasted old fires, it flickers and dies. Or it might just be an original. No, that's the wrong one. I was thinking Oak and Ash and Thorn, but I was saying Ashes, which is in the same album, but it's different. I was saying Oak and Ash and Thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in Oak and Ash and Thorn. Sing Oak and Ash and Thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Should I have seen a little thing in Oak and Ash and Thorn? Ah. Watch that old fire as it flickers and dies. Oh wow, this works so much better when it's not at the default opacity? What the fuck? What the fuck? What literally literally what the fuck? The woke liberal media is lying to me. Ugh. I can definitely see why they lowered the opacity of the brush by default, but I look at this. Look at this. Isn't it spectacular? Look at this. Isn't it grand? Oh. Mm. Behold. Behold my favorite little guy. Well, he's not my favorite little guy, but I love this little guy. He's my son. I've made this version of Luffy and he's my son. Hey, Alan, I want you to have this. What is it? It's a tiny little miniature version of me. I don't want this. Dirty brown water. Domain expansion. Dirty brown water. Size 20 brush is more than sufficient. Size 20 brush. You know, that voice was given to you by my generous donors at practicing that one voice from Half-Life where he goes, Gordon doesn't need to hear all this. He's a highly trained professional. You know, I have gone beyond what I thought I would do today. Am I quite done? Not quite. But I do feel like we are sort of reaching the end for today. I want to at least try and finish the Luffy shading. And then I might do some Kobe off camera so that we can get to doing doing the color next week. What would you do if Squidward looked at you and went, "Oh no, he's not"? And then ran away scared. God, Squidward literally going, "Oh no, he's hot." This is really funny. I could get away with this being most of this shading. So I am going to do something very cool and awesome. I'm going to go to my just chatting now. And I'm going to say, you can follow me, no, you can, if you're watching this on YouTube, hi, make sure to like and subscribe. If you're watching this on Twitch, make sure to follow. Speaking of follow, everybody can go over and follow my socials at BigBoyArt1, username Bajongles on Blue Sky and Tumblr. You can also join the Discord. In chat, it's !Discord, and in YouTube, it is a link in the description. Go check me out. So with that, we will be back on Thursday working on a design document for my funny clown game. And then on Sunday, we'll be continuing with Blasphemous. I know where we need to go. And I don't like it. I don't like that we're going where we need to go, but that's where we are headed. It's that one platform with the two heads. I got the other mask for it. And so we're gonna be headed there. And then on Monday, I will be back on the Discord server doing Multiplayer Monday. And so with that, it has been a wonderful time. I will catch you all on the flip-flop. Bye-bye.